Now, this is gotta be a record. Literally within seconds of posting one of my previous episodes, I found an article that prompted a new rant. It seems that Miley Cyrus has been so bothered by people calling her fat on the internet that she's gone out of her way to post a response asking them not to do that because it hurts people's feelings. Now, suck it up, you wimp. Now look, I know that cyberbullying can be vicious. We all know about the Megan Muir case where Lori Drew made up a fake identity to rip apart an ex-friend of her daughter's and taunted her into committing suicide. However, this isn't really in the same ballpark as a gutless loser calling you fat. Here's a reality check. People, girls and women especially, get called fat all the time. It's one of the most common and lame ways there is to put someone down. Frankly, I learned at a young age that if that's the best someone can do, then they're not worth paying attention to. Hell, these days I get called much worse stuff than that all the time. There's this one lunatic on MySpace who regularly calls me a demon spawn and terrorist because I'm not a Christian extremist. But I don't give a shit. Hang around YouTube or Facebook for a while and you'll find all sorts of vicious things. Last week, someone I went to school with promised to rip my ass off because I had the audacity to even post rants at all, never mind criticizing the Oxford Police's handling of the Tory Stafford case. Do you know what I do? I usually just ignore it, but if things really get bad, then I block and report the asshole doing it. After that, I often forget about it, and if it gets to me at all, it just gives me a reason to keep going. So honestly, the fact that Miley Cyrus is getting in such a snit over just being called fat shows that she's got a pretty bad grasp of the real world. When you're in the public eye at all, you're going to get people calling you names. So if you want some peace and quiet, get out of show business. Also, have you actually read some of the crap people post on the internet? When it comes to flaming people, half the time it's so garbled that it might as well have been written by a drunken retard, and Miley's getting their knickers in and not over that. Please. Get over it, honey. There are much bigger problems than that out there. That's it for me.